No, fuck, I forgot to... I'm not deleting this part. Fuck that. Sukeban Games. Hello and welcome to Valhalla. I'm doing this as an intro because as if you needed an introduction, fucking 15 episodes in. But yeah, this is an important, episode, so, let's get started, shall we? We shall load. Let's get right into it, thank God, because I want to. Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have the $8,000 you need. Jill bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. And I need to pull up the fucking guide. Yeah, I'm looking up a guide, fuck you. I already completed this game on Switch. Oh, Jesus, really? Oh, of course. It's another, Reagan. Anti-Reagan TikTok. Oh wait, it's day 11. I'm an idiot. Okay, it's this episode. Who was that Lilum? A very good friend. Oh wait, I think I just go to work, right? Oh god. Lilum receiving mysterious messages by Lana Smithy. Halloween was back in October, but this terrifying tale didn't become popular until now. Reports say that Lilum across the city have been receiving strange transmissions, with messages that are confusing at best and threatening at worst. The contents are not clear, as most of the Lilum can't remember exactly what they had heard. But the most mysterious thing of all is perhaps the fact that the Lilum could not record any of these messages while they were broadcasted. It was almost as if something had blocked the Lilum from doing so. While we have nothing but anecdotal proof, even among our own Lilum, the mystery behind these messages is one we should be paying attention to. Spooky. Or a bluff. Is Kira Miki the biggest pop idol in history? By Lana Smithy. The world at large is still coming to terms with the idea of the Lilum being so quickly integrated into our society. Some say they can't be treated as human because they're immortal, and as such, cannot really understand what it's like to be alive. But most of the Kira Miki fandom would disagree. Anti-Lilum people are insane. To me, Miki knows more about life than I do, and I'm older than this damn city! Richard Show, 55, told the Augmented Eye during a fan gathering. I'm with Richard, added Nacho, 6. I may be a dog, but I'm utterly fascinated with the way she writes about things in her blog. She's impressed by everything, and nobody really knows what life's about anyway. Nacho? Dog? Don't tell me. Quincy studies the possibility of allowing imports by Lana Smithy. Glitch City is one of the few places on Earth that's strictly self-sufficient, with an import rate of only 0.8%. I started on all of those words. Glitch City is one of the few places on Earth that's strictly self-sufficient, with an import rate of only 0.8%. However, that might change due to the recent shortages across the city. I think across only has one C. Prime Minister Quincy revealed this morning that the government plans to have a more relaxed policy for importers. We won't lift the currency control, but we can provide them foreign currency at a low fixed rate. That way, we can secure essential items at affordable prices, Quincy told AE. Some experts say that private companies are no longer working at full capacity, which is unsurprising news given that the Quincy government has seized most of them, resulting in the shortage crisis in the first place. So he decided to not steal all of the city's funds? Good. Professional reader, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, let's get to work. Friday, December 23rd. Evening. Hey. How are you feeling? Well, I'm soft and warm. Come again? You heard me. So, on a scale from steaming pile of shit to just sad, where are you? A sad pile of shit. I still hate myself. Still sad as hell, but how to put it? The noise stopped. I don't know if I explained myself. Sorta. Kinda. So, how were things last night? Cozy, I must admit. I can't believe you paid Dorothy for that. Well, if you want to call that payment, I guess. I called Dorothy to tell her what happened to you, and she was really concerned. She stuttered for a second, saying that she had the whole night to go and she couldn't just leave for free. I asked her how much, and she said, enough to pay for this soda I'm having is fine. I should give her, Dorothy a southern accent. Oops. How did you get her number? I have contacts. Right. I'd buy that for $1. Anyways, Jill, if you need a second break, a drink, or a hug, just let me know, you hear? Thanks. I'd make you the same offer, but I'm guessing hugs from me are the last thing you want. If you need a bartender, let me know, though. Nice to know. Anyways, we have work to do. I think we should just, yeah, I think this is fine. I don't know. I might have, said last episode that I should get a specific order, but... I forgot. I forgot what songs I was gonna play. Time to mix drinks and change lives. It's nice to hear that again. Did you say something? Did I? Welcome to Va-11. Oh, it's you guys. Oh, it's you guys. I thought it was... Yeah, I saw something and then walked in. Hey! Be more respectful! I'm probably boss here! Aren't you a part-timer here or something? My other boss. You're talking to the great Nacho Tumbleweed Jr. Oh god, we just heard about him. He was praising the fuck out of Kirmigi. Boss, I'm taking my break! You know what I said earlier? But you haven't even started yet! Shit! So, what brings you here today? I wanted to see the place my best soldiers working at! Soldier? Wait, aren't you the dog I served last Monday? Oh, it's you, Data! Soldier, why didn't you tell me we were working for Data? No, that's not Data. That's just Jay. So, I'm guessing you're part of this whole Sierra thing. Part of it? I founded it! Humans have the best intentions, but they just don't get us.
So I decided to create a place where dogs can be dogs. Here, we can take in any dog within a place in the world. We created our own heaven on earth.
And do you take corgis only?
Do I look like one of those safe art bitches? Of course not.
It's just rude. That's just saying female dog. That's just a slur for female dogs. What?
I'd include other animals, but sadly I can only take care of those who are in the same species as I.
That's just misogyny! Sad thing is, I take him more seriously. But it's a talking corgi with an eye patch. Will you get anything?
I'm fine. What about you, boss? Early stuff.
You sure?
Did I stutter?
Alright. A manly drink for the dog. Maybe I should just give him something bitter. Okay, I can do both. Sunshot gut punch. It is manly and bitter. But it's like 50, so... pile driver. All mixed, bitter, manly, and strong. Let's just, 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3... I actually don't know the effect of making it big, besides getting more money, but I also don't know if I'm, like, losing more money from making it. It doesn't burn as hard as in the tongue, but you better not have a sore throat when drinking it. Alright, all mixed. Here's your pile driver, dickweed. Here.
Yes! This is just what I wanted! Bleh! This tastes worse than my own butt!
Hey, you asked for it.
This is a really nice place, you know. You picked a good place to work at, soldier. Thanks!
Does he really get paid?
Your effort to keep Sarah afloat will not go to waste. We'll make her better and better.
I mean, we're pretty much on the verge of closing. Can boss really afford that?
We have more urgents at hand, though. Like the fact we don't have enough balls for everyone. Yeah, they just...
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, they just share the ones we have. You fool! Every dog has a right to have his own ball. If you can't provide even that, what's the point of even trying?
Wait, don't tell me she just doesn't give a fuck and is spending all her money like water. All of her money like water. Holy shit, I just gave her the wrong voice. But it doesn't matter. We'll be gender non-conforming, okay? I mean, what with the bar closing with and all that? I mean, what with the bar closing and all that?
But many enjoy the boxes more than they do the balls. That's a good point. What do you think is cheaper, a box of balls or a box of boxes? Are there boxes of boxes? Of course there are. How do you think they ship boxes?
I mean, I'd redo it, but nah. We'll go with this fuck up.
Tied together? Tied together? Don't be serious. Silly.
So the bitch's comment is actually still misogyny, stupid dog. Unless she's paying him straight from her pocket. Boss is that kind of woman. Oh, she's just talking about boss. Never mind, I'm silly.
This world is filled with all sort of recursive madness, you know? Doctors consult doctors, boxes come in boxes, bottles come in bottles.
I think boxes do come in boxes. If you call a crate a box.
Ooh, as expected from you, boss.
Wait, theory only works assuming she's actually paying him with money. For all I know, she might be paying him with steaks.
So tomorrow you're gonna check for people selling boxes, you hear? Sir, yes, sir!
Except that to boss, a good steak is more valuable than money.
Wait, what if they come with foil? Rooster Strauss had to be taken to the vet because he ate the foil a piece of cheese came in. Curses! You're right. We need a contingency plan.
Besides, Boss is not one to scam people, let alone a dog.
I wonder if we could strike a deal with the vet those safer bastards have. She's always so nice with us.
You know, thinking about the bitch comment, I don't think dogs know what... I guess dogs don't know what the word bitch would mean unless you told them. We could just lie to them.
I know. Her smile is so cute, too. So it's better that we vet for a vet? Yeah. Put that on a list.
Ah, Nacho! Oh yeah, I forgot she knew the dog. Are you staying for a while? This image is so weird. She's anime while these are rendered, like, shaded, like, realistically.
I was just passing by. I got some errands to run.
Great! Gil could go with you. You know, on second thought, the bitch comment is still bad because, like, you're telling a dog what the word is without meaning it's a slur for your kind. I can. You will. I'll still get paid for today, right? That depends on Nacho's evaluation.
Alright, Greenhorn, let's get going!
Oh, I'm paying him anyways, by the way. Just wanted to mess around with him. No, that's not the problem here. Why make him do that? Gil looked like he needed to take a good break, and he's the kind to just not accept such a thing. But with Nacho, he'd have something to do, and he'd be away from the bar for a bit. When you put it that way... Anyway, I'm going back to my office.
Your boss sure is nice. Glad I'm working with her too.
Yeah. So, you having anything?
Actually, I'm just gonna go sit over there and be on standby. Await orders.
Okay. Shit, I missed the chance to ask how or if he even gets paid with money. Man, I sure need to get wasted. I fail to see how getting wasted will make you feel better. Shiba! For fuck's sake, you piece of shit. I mean... Sorry, I didn't see the word. For fuck's sake, you piece of scrap. We just got out of a building full of dogs. But this one has a Hawaiian shirt. And sunglasses.
Hey there, robot.
And he talks. Welcome to Valhalla. Hey, Jill. Get me a beer, will ya? Gotcha. Does Deal want anything? Okay. Roll! Sir, yes, sir! So cute. He's fine. Just a beer, then. Friday after work isn't just a beer, though. It's the beer. Can't argue with that. Beer for Betty. Beer for Betty. I could make it big for the heck of it. And for the heck of it, it is. Still can't believe it. Here's your big-ass beer, bitch. I don't know, it was a slur. I'm sorry. Here, let's make it special. Yeah! Cheers! Hey Jill, do you like beer? The amount of beer cans in my apartment's becoming a problem, actually. I had this friend back in high school who made some pretty nice crafts with them. I'm still in contact with him if you're interested. No thanks. The last thing I need right now is more crap taking space. So, how are things up at Dogtown? Well, that Laura girl is starting things up for better or for worse. For worse? She's, like a rabbit. An overtly politically correct rabbit. Rabbit? Never had a pet rabbit? They're a nervous mess that gets startled over the littlest of things. And this girl is on the constant lookout, scared of saying something that might irk someone. Doesn't have to be the person she's even speaking with even. It's no problem in the company, but the other day we went out together and holy shit! Poor girl can't speak properly. She pauses every sentence to make sure she doesn't say something offensive. She's a nice girl, and it's sweet that she tries so hard to not offend anyone. But seriously, she tries too hard.
You don't help either. You randomly yell, "What did you say?" whenever she's within earshot distance.
Yeah, well... It's just that she looks so cute when she's startled. Like a rabbit.
It raises up the question of whether she's really like that. Or if you're the one making her wary of anything she says.
Well, why don't we test that?
How?
You go out with her.
Why?
To test if it's really me who makes her like that. Rhea, don't approach Jesus. It's not like you could say no, you know? I mean, it's my honor that's on the line here. I want to prove you're only talking shit about me.
Even if you're right, you have quite the fixation on the girl.
She's fun.
Fun how?
She actually reacts when I tease her. You take it in your stride, but she actually gets startled, squirms, and then gets uncomfortable.
How is that any good?
She's cute, and her reactions are cute.
But if you keep it up, she'll either leave or get used to it. You know, like me.
Shit, you're right. I must save my teasing for the moment is just right now.
No, that's not the problem.
It is for me. And what are you doing here? What about the dog?
He said he had to go out. By the way, he said his name was...
Say, this Laura girl. Do you guys get along? I wouldn't know. We get along as co-workers at the very least. What kind of girl is she? Aside from the whole politically correct rabbit thing. Rabbits are a theme in this game. Slow. She's the kind that does things so carefully that she does them really, really slowly. Really, really slowly. I can't deny that when she actually finishes stuff, she does a great job, but it's unnerving.
She doesn't actually have to be with us in the building, though. She's more like a freelancer.
Why is she there, then? Because she likes dogs. And that's why I insist that you two would make a fine couple.
That's a really superficial statement. It's like saying you'd be fine with someone because you're both women. Okay? Bad example.
May I say something?
By all means.
If that Laura girl is really as bland as you claim her to be, wouldn't you be better off with a more assertive person, let alone, a more assertive partner? Yo, piece of scrap, she's totally calling you a pussy.
She's right, though. I am a pussy. Sharing interests and being compatible are totally different things.
But then you'd be underestimating the power of... love! Whether you want to admit it or not, love changes people for better or for worse. Who knows? Maybe I'll become more assertive after spending time with her.
Or she'll drive me nuts.
I guess that's a possibility, too.
Still, why are you so insistent on me and her getting together?
Because she's like a cute rabbit. So someone might try to eat her out. Out there. So someone might try to eat her out there.
That's how it's supposed to be.
It's a lot easier to keep her in my sight.
So in short, your motherly instincts arose because of Laura. Why not see if she likes you and...
Why not see if she likes you and...
You already tried to hit on her, didn't you?
You make me sound like some skirt chaser. I think she is a canon lesbian. She's not into girls.
How did you find out?
I asked her directly.
Of course you did.
She seemed, giddy afterwards. Though.
I think?
Okay, I don't think there's anything else. I heard her muttering something about meeting her first lesbian. It was weird.
Okay, enough Laura for a night.
That...
Refrain from using any "that's what you said last night" jokes or variation thereof. Please.
Party pooper. Let's get a drink then.
Sounds good. I'll have a bloom light, please.
Get me a fringe weaver. Alright. Let's make one bloom light and one fringe weaver. I think this is more than...
Oh wait, it's exactly 10.
It's 2:30, so... Okay, I got the bloom light. Oh, this is gonna suck ass if... Here you go.
I wonder why it's called a bloom light.
Seems it was first developed at some video games event. The creators said something about making the attendees feel like their customers do. Said attendees were, of course, part of some big games company. Seems that company always used too much bloom lighting, so the bartender there literally made them drink all the bloom. So it's not called that because it glows in the dark? Not this one. No. Come to think of it, did you ever change because of a relationship, Jill? In more ways than one, I guess. Would you say for better or for worse? I guess for the better. I'm too thick-headed to develop any new bad habits. Although, thanks to my first boyfriend, I did pick up a very annoying habit of correcting people's grammar on the fly. Pretty annoying when I think back to it. So you were one of those kinds of people. As for me, sometimes I think I became more... what's the word?
Cynical? Jaded? Bitter? Tired of the crap this world and everyone in it throws on a daily basis?
Hey!
I'm just quoting you.
But yeah, think I became all that because of this one girlfriend I had in college. She got me into the whole activism thing in the first place.
How was that bad?
We don't go and protest. We'd start all kinds of movements to see things changed. I really got into the whole thing. But whenever I wanted to get more serious, I find myself coming up against a wall. That wall is an analogy for the fact that not everyone was willing to go that far. I found out pretty fast that most of them were in the whole thing because of some shitty fad. And not because they actually believed in whatever movement they were championing. So I moved from group to group, only to find people who were in it because of a fad.
Oh, that is actually way too true. And that's such an unfortunate reality because a lot of those things actually do need changing.
And when they were not in it because of a passing fad, they were of the dangerous extremist kind. My tolerance for people's shit was greatly diminished after all that. The ones who would actually firebomb a Walmart. So it wasn't so much the person you had a relationship with, but rather other people.
You seriously never thought about it that way? You need to stop putting the blame for what you do on past relationships.
Whatever! Where's the other guy, by the way? He had to escort one of the dogs outside.
What my levels are?
Figures.
Oh yeah, the one that was here asked if you were the nice vet lady that works at the Safe Bar Toy Company.
Oh wait, that's my, okay.
I suppose he's interested in you or something.
Why didn't he do it then?
I don't know. You've been doing a few jobs on the side, haven't you?
Pay from the dogs isn't enough to keep with the mounting debts. I don't know how you do it. It's hard to believe dogs pay you at all. But this is coming from someone working at a place that pays a dog for doing fuck all. Or at least I think we're paying him. I'm completely certain we do. Will you get anything else? Well,
we're fine, but we have to get up early tomorrow. And by we, I really mean her. She got invited to a picnic, and I won't stand to hear another had to go to a picnic with a hangover story.
Fine! Let's go then. See you, Jill.
Bye.
Please come again. Man, you're such a party pooper.
You'll be the party pooper tomorrow if you keep drinking.
Boss, I'll take my break. Call me if someone comes. Alright. And with that, I'm gonna get some more water. Look, it's our best friends. It's Jill, it's Dana, it's Stell, and it's Dorothy. I love all of them. Anyway, let's save. It's now safe to keep playing. No dogs in sight. Oh, right. Shit. Oh, shit. Because I know... I have a feeling this is not... That works. This'll work. Okay then. Back to work. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey there, Alma. She seems down. Maybe there's something I can give her to cheer her up? Let's try to cheer Alma up. She might like classy drinks, but what she really likes... Yeah, I remember, like, I memorized the name of the drink that she wants. She likes specifically when I first played this on Switch, but I forgot because I've been recording this for over the course of a year at this point. So let's get a big brandini for her. We could give her some fucking aldehyde. Aldehyde sounds like something you'd use to clean a bathroom. Aged and here you go. I think I fucked up. Okay. Oh, I see. I think I made something completely different. Oops. No, hold on. What is... Oh, wait, hold on. What did I make? I made a fringe weaver? Hold on. Yeah, it's a fluffy dream. Huh? I was not expecting that. Okay. It's a big fluffy dream. Okay, let's make her the actual thing. Ah, son of a bitch. Here you go, Alma. Hey! And this? It's on me. You drink, so at least change your expression. Why not just say you're worried about me? You got the message anyway, didn't you? So, how was it? Temprantini! So you do pay attention to what I ask for. Yeah, I remember back then. I remembered everything of what what Alma said, but now I forgot because I've been focused on so many other things. You have quite the fixation with brantinis. To be honest, they suit you. Hey, wanna hear a silly story? Always. When I turned 21, my dad and I went to a bar to celebrate. Just him and I. He told me to dress well enough that he looked like my sugar daddy. It was a fun night. We pretended at times we were dating. I managed to blow off some steam about my mom. But the highlight was him ordering a prantini for me. I've had plenty of drinks and gotten wasted many times since I was 15, but that drink was different. It wasn't about getting drunk. The drink itself was the pleasure. He too said they suited me somehow. Oh? Ever since that day, he's called me Brantini Girl from time to time. Your dad sounds like a cool guy. We should meet him sometime. So, why are you deflating? Deflating? When I get sad and started sighing repeatedly. My grandpa would warn me that I would start deflating like an old tire if I kept it up. So, what is it? Was it the news about people dressing in bunny suits after the whole Alice Rabbit boom? Nah, that is old news. I mean, it is a problem, but such a thing would only annoy me. Say, Jill, how's your mood right now? I want to ruin it by blowing up all my stored steam. Silly Alma. I've been feeling like utter shit the last couple of days. You can't make me feel worse. So go ahead. Unwind all your worries on me. Something smells like Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, so, remember my sister Diana? The one that separated from her husband and forgot her kids while fucking her way around or something? Perfect summary. I'll use it next time. I didn't tell you the whole story then. More specifically, that she threw her husband out after months of abuse. Oh. However, that woman is incapable of getting a job and maintaining herself. And I mean that. She never even thinks about selling some stuff or trying to earn her bread. She just expects a guy to do all that for her. I have no idea why she turned out like that. Both my mom and dad were hard workers. They even started a small shop to have something to do after retirement. Huh. So, what does this fully capable woman do a couple of weeks later? Why, bring her abusive husband back, of course. What? Yeah, and the guy spent a couple of days with her before leaving her again. He had a nice couple of hot, steamy nights and then left. He reacted like my little brother and sister after hearing that. But that story doesn't end there, though. Oh no. So she's broke and can't even get enough for a bus. Even though she'd probably be glad to sell her ass just to get money. And it was up to me to pick her up. For the last couple of days, she left her kids with my parents. And being such sweet angels, they've made a mess out of the whole place. Bernardo and are actually staying with me a couple of days to give them some peace. It doesn't help that I never get along with Diana. So we're in the car and she asks her how her kids are. And of course, after all of that built-up tension, I just exploded. First, I started ranting about how her kids are growing up seeing some messed up stuff. I start scolding her about not taking responsibility, about not taking proper care of her children. I tell her that she's in no place to have all those escapades. And after all that, she just says, "What the hell do you know? You don't have any kids." Yeah, you slutty skank. I don't have kids, but I'm not broke just because I refuse to take a job. I don't have kids, but I'm not leaving them in the first barely familiar house I find. I don't have kids, but I'm not letting the guy that hit me on a regular basis back into my bed. I don't have kids, but I pretty much raised Eva and Bernardo, and they've turned out pretty damn well. I don't have any kids, but I'm not a cheap whore! That clipped, I'm guaranteeing. Damn. I don't know what to say. There's nothing to say. I love my family and I put them above all else. But Diana is seriously pushing the boundaries of what I can allow. Any way I could help, you just did. Huh? I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not one to let stuff like that get to me. I'm still angry as hell, though. I couldn't just discuss this with any of my family members. I can't tell my mom, your daughter is a slut. I just needed to get all of this off my chest, you know? Well, from what I see, there's still a lot more to get off your chest. It's swollen as fuck. Nah, all you see here is filled with love and dreams. Is everyone in your family as busty as you? The worst offender is my dad, actually. Kidding. I guess the only one that didn't get the big boobs gene was Ava. She insists on getting surgery or treatment, but I tell her she's fine the way she is. These can actually be more of a hassle than a blessing. And poor Bernardo, his breasts actually started growing when he was 8. I just hope I don't take too much from my mother's side of the family. My father's sisters still look quite young, but when menopause hit, my mom lost her looks rather quickly. Any good genes you got from your family, Jill? Good enough skin and hair, I guess. There's a thing about a shrimp allergy, but so far I haven't had problems with that. Oh, I see. Hey, you know what worries me the most about the whole Diana situation? How your nephews are turning out. If she leaves them with my mom, they'll turn out better than her. Somehow. Actually, what worries me is, what if I end up like that too? How so? If I find a good man and I settle down, what if he turns out shitty? What if I have a sudden burst where I want to live my life and end up like that? What if I have kids and I end up neglecting them because of all of that? If you ask me, the fact that you're even worried about it is indication enough that you'll be fine. You think? I'm pretty sure. You said before that she pretty much married the guy after a couple of months, right? Yeah. No offense, but those are the kinds of people who wouldn't even think about all that. Besides, if any guy ends up marrying you, it's because he passed your irrational standards. Hey! Am I lying? No, there are things best kept as unspoken truths. I wonder if I'll ever find a good guy. You will. You'll know when the time comes. I sure hope so. For now, time has come to get another drink. What can I get you? I definitely messed up the songs. Oops. Get me something with ice, but alcoholic, please. Alright, something cold and with alcohol. Nope. Needs ice and carbotrine. And let's look at the Fringe Weaver. Nope. Cobalt Velvet, rocks and mixed, and carbotrine. Sounds good. Hopefully you like this. Here you go. Thanks. I needed to cool down a bit. That's why I'm here. So you've said you felt shitty the last couple of days? Why? Don't think too much about it. Oh, come on! You heard my problems, I want to help you too. Don't worry too much. Right, I almost forgot to tell you something. What is it? My boss is throwing a mega Christmas party this Sunday. You wanna come? Sure, something tells me this mega Christmas is gonna be a mess at my parents' home, so I'd rather avoid it. Are you guys getting chicken? I can get one. To be honest, I wouldn't know. You can bring it if you want. It won't go to waste. Gotcha. Say, Jill, what's your favorite part of the chicken? Favorite part? I guess I like legs the most. Really? I like breast better. Breast is a bit too simple, don't you think? Legs have a better texture. Maybe, but simple is usually better. Breast is easier to enjoy than legs, and a lot less messy. You silly girls. Boss? You're talking about breasts and legs when everyone knows the best part are the wings! Boss? What's that? Spicy chicken wings. Where did you get spicy chicken wings? From a spicy chicken. You know, spicy chicken, the shop 2 blocks from here. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Why are you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Why aren't you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Well, because... Huh? Thought as much. Yo, Armitage. Alma. I know what I said. Will the chicken you're talking about be cooked already? You might need to heat it up, but it'd be cooked otherwise. Great, I expect you here Sunday at 8 p.m. Thanks. Anyway, I'll be back to my office. She left the bucket. Want some? Don't mind if I do. Oh, mild spice. Nice. Weird. Maybe she got a mixed up order and that's why she left them here. She usually orders stronger stuff. I found buckets that make my throat itch just from being near them. Oh. Say, Jill, what kind of guys do you like? That's a sudden question. I'm not too picky with guys, to be honest. I want them to be decent enough. Not jealous, not aggressive, responsible enough to keep a job. That's no good. Do you like them buff? What about tall? I'm updating Alma's voice as we speak. No tattoos or piercings, I guess. Never liked either. What about you? I like them well-dressed. If they go out in iron shirts and well-coordinated clothes, they're sure to catch my eye. Some muscle is always fine too, but sharply dressed males catch my attention faster. And yet you're still single. That's how I like my men. My potential husband, on the other hand, is another matter completely. I see. So, can you get me a drink here? The spicy wings turn out to be spicy. What do I get ya? Anything, as long as it helps me with the spiciness in my mouth. Okay, let's get her something to help her get over the spiciness of the wings. Yeah, interesting conversation we just had. That totally wasn't a metaphor for something different. I think we could just make it big, right? Fuck it. Here. Phew. It helped. Thanks. Alright, so, next question. What kind of girl do you like? You first. Sorry, I don't swing that way. Sure, I have no qualms about saying a girl is cute or cool, but nope, I prefer men in my bed. Now you. Shit, just calm down. I guess I like girls with light colored hair. Light colored hair? Yeah, you know, like redheads and such. What about white? Like your boss? You were just setting me up for that comment, weren't you? Sorry, it's just that once you got here with that bucket of wings, your eyes pretty much started sparkling. Your whole behavior is transformed. You became giddy and cheerful all of a sudden. Explains her, homepage, but whatever, lock screen. Hey, I can't blame you. She's pretty nice. I just felt like teasing you. So, light-colored hair. What about blondes? Do you like me? Yeah, I guess. Let's say I'm into girls too, and I start hitting on you. Would you go along with it? Nice body, pretty face, and a good apartment. I would never let you go. Okay then, enough tangents. Why don't you tell me why you were feeling shitty these last days? What? Oh, that. I told you not to think too much about it. And I told you I want to know. Come on, Jill. You've heard my problems so many times, now I want to help you. Come on, come here. Huh? I told you to sit here. Come on. What? What are you? Alright then, now I'm the bartender and you're the client. Hardly. Bartending station only works with me. I see. Okay then, I move this here, click. I forgot about it. Click here and now it works for you, for me, and that dog in a Hawaiian shirt. Why with him too? He's a dog in a fucking Hawaiian shirt. Right. And how did you even manage to... Oh yeah, hacker. Right. Now we change roles. You've been feeling shitty. Mind telling me why? It's a long story. I don't even know where to start. Start from the beginning. Okay then. It's something that goes back to my college years. But Alma's getting her to share her backstory. Whoa, that's taking it way back. Back in compulsory education, I never made too much of an effort, but I managed to get high grades. Even in PE, I managed to do well enough to get perfect grades. And then, of course, when I got to college, shit started getting hard. I had this perfectionist streak that wouldn't let me fail anything. Gritting my eyelashes, studying, I eventually managed to keep up good grades. That wasn't me. I just gave up. After about half of the career, I met a student teacher. Her name was Lenore. She helped me a lot with my studies. She even got me into stuff that gave me more credits. I really liked her, and after some time I found out she liked me too. Oh, we started going out. I met all of her family even, and... You want a drink? What? A drink? Around this time, there's usually a pause that makes you offer a drink to the client. There was no such pause. Please, I want to test this whole bartending interface. A sugar rush, then. You can't mess that up. Right. Jill asked for a sugar rush. Now, how did this thing work again? Sorry I don't have like a consistent, I'm just gonna let it out because I'm gonna be fucking funny. She has the alcohol tolerance. Yeah, sorry I don't have like a consistent, voice for, Alma. Here. Thanks. How is it? Like I said, you can't mess up a sugar rush. I have this gut feeling that with your body, you'd make a better bartender than me. You're selling yourself too short. You're cute, you know? People don't go to bars for cuteness, though. You've obviously never been to a cat bar, then. Besides, my boobs can be a hassle when trying to move around this kind of stuff. So, keep telling the story. Well, as the career went on, it got harder and harder. The last year and a half of it became nothing but study session after study session, investigations, my thesis. When the graduation ceremony came, I had to make a speech, and suddenly, while reading said speech, I almost had a panic attack. Fear of public speaking? I realized I lost about a year and a half of my life. I tried to remember if I did anything fun at all, but all I could remember was studying and investigating new topics. I didn't even enjoy doing all that, so I was just standing there and the satisfaction of graduating was minimal. I realized I had only gone through the motions day after day, from high school to graduating. I felt like whole years of my life had slipped through my fingers. I never stopped to think if I enjoyed what I was doing. In fact, I never stopped. But at that point, I stopped and realized I needed a breather or something. Did I even like that career? It was all terrifying as hell. I needed all of my strength to not start running like a panicked mess. So a couple of months later, I got an offer to start working at this big research facility. Lenora was ecstatic. She was so proud of me back then. But I was just scared. That would be my job. I'd spend my life expanding on what I did during that year and a half. What if I had a sudden realization like the one I had at graduation, but when I turned 40? Didn't know what to do. I sure as hell wasn't taking that offer. I told Lenore and she freaked out. She confessed that she was jealous because she never got such a chance. Things devolved pretty quickly. She said one too many things. I said one too many things. In the end, I just stormed out of her house, and I broke a vase in the process. After that, I never spoke to her again. Damn. I'm sorry. I suddenly feel bad for pushing you to tell me all that. Why are you feeling shitty about that after all this time, though? Unless you've been feeling shitty for years. I have, but it's not just because of that. Huh? The other day, Lenore's sister, Gabrielle, came to this bar. Apparently, Lenore died last week. Localized nanomachine rejection. A heart attack. Apparently, she had it for a long time, but never told anyone. And coincidentally, it got worse after I left. Can't stop thinking about it, wondering if me being there would have made a difference. And if it's true that she had that for a long time, why didn't she tell me she was sick when we were together? I don't know, I just feel like all kinds of failure. Chill. And to make it worse, I also lashed out at Gabby. Yes, she was blaming me for her sister's death and all, but she's just a kid, for fuck's sake. She lost a sister who pretty much raised her on her own. And to top it all off, I suddenly can't remember what stopped me from apologizing. Pride? Fear? A stupid effort to leave the most awesome person I loved as a thing of the past? Who cares? I lost my chance to apologize to her forever. Truly, forever. Such a piece of shit. A selfish piece of shit. I honestly don't know what to say. I didn't expect the story to be this. Yo, boob tender. Yes? Can you get me a big beer here? Coming right up. Big beer. What makes a beer big in this thing? Yo, boob tender. By the way, this is one of my favorite scenes, and I'm fucking it up. This is one of my favorite moments in the series, and I'm fucking it up. Big beer for Jill. Thanks. I need to remember to take care of the cans in my apartment. Do you drink lots of beer? One of the perks of the BTC's issued liver implant is that I can drink lots of beer without getting too wasted. Ooh. Hey Jill, what kind of girl was Lenore? Well, she was calm and smart. Back in college, I was too thick-headed and got riled up easily. Stressed was my default state. So just like you're behaving right now. Shut up! I was worse. Can't picture that. Don't. It's embarrassing. Anyway, she was always there, finding a way to cool me down. She was also able to hold conversation about pretty much any topic. One time, I saw her going from talking about video games to talking about sports. All of that variety while still being a hardcore scientist. She would always push me into social interactions. If she saw me by myself, she would drag me with her. Watching people is fine, but talking to them is better. She would say. Lenore would always present me to her many acquaintances as the girl I don't mind cuddling with for hours. Man, I'm gonna miss her. After a point, I didn't even think about getting back into a relationship with her, but she was such an awesome person. I just wanted to apologize. And now, you know, in a cruel twist of irony, she's the one that made me pick up bartending. Oh? Back when I was thinking about the hell to do with my life, I remember a night we spent in a club. She started talking about how the drinks were synthesized, the chemistry involved, the reactions and all that. Everything sounded so fascinating. I remember saying that her talk made me want to start mixing drinks. Let me start over. Everything sounded so fascinating. I remember saying that her talk made me want to start mixing drinks. She said, if everything else fails, why not take up bartending? Huh. Interesting. Are you okay? For some value of okay. Yeah. It's just... I wanted to thank you, Alma. Thank me? I guess I just needed someone to tell all this to. And you were the one. You volunteered yourself. You insisted on listening to me. You stood there, listening to the whole thing from beginning to end. I know I might not be the most expressive person, and I'm not one to spout love and fluffiness, but I really like you. Maybe I'm just a bartender and you're just a client, but I really appreciate your friendship. Or at the very least, your patronage. I really enjoy working for you. Jill, are you dying? Shut up! I'm trying to have a heart-to-heart here. Shut up! I'm trying to have a heart-to-heart here. Just notice, look, you can tell she has twin tails. I thought the brick texture was her hair. Sorry, it's just... It's weird for you to get so... sappy. Well, I just realized that the saddest thing is how I'll never be able to make amends. And it hurts like fucking hell, you know? You never, and I mean never, want to feel that way ever again. I don't want someone to suddenly exit my life and have my last memory of them involve something nasty. I don't want the lingering grief of having burned a bridge down a wind. I want to avoid that at any cost, and if it means breaking character every once in a while, so be it. I'll let everyone know how I really feel about them. And if I ever fight with them, I'll swallow my pride, muster all of the courage I can, and be the one to apologize. I hate feeling like this. Hate it! Hate it! That's a nice resolution. Maybe I'll be a copycat and do the same. Alright, enough sappiness. Get back here. I'm on duty, you know. Fine. It's almost closing time anyways. It was fun while it lasted though. Hey. Yeah? I mean it, you know. Thanks for everything today. Silly Jill, you listen to my problems and I listen to yours. That's what friends are for, right? Right. I'll be leaving now. Oh, before I forget. Did you ever talk about all of this with your parents? They know the basics, but I haven't told them about Lenore's death yet. Why don't you do that sometime? I don't know. I don't want to bother them with my problems. Don't be silly, they're your parents. They live to share your problems. You should try having a talk like this with them sometime. They'll appreciate it. Anyway, I'm out. See you on Sunday! Take care. That Alma girl sure is nice. Boss, did you hear all that? Not all of it, but a good chunk at the very least. Your expression changed a lot already. It did? You look happier. That's always good. Anyway, let's call it a day. I expect an even brighter Jill tomorrow. Right. Oh, yeah, boss. About those chicken wings? Fucking idiots at the spicy chicken. Sorry, Dana, we won't have enough spices for your order until tomorrow, they said. Is that how they treat their regulars? Manager. Boss? And my favorite ending screen. Cherish Titty Hacker. She's a good friend. I love it. I love it so much. This game is so good. It's so good. Your account was charged $8,000 as payment for your electricity bill. Have a nice day. Jill's power didn't get cut. This gives her peace of mind. Now she'll focus at work with no problem. Have a nice day. Bill paid. Didn't you have a boyfriend named Bill? Alright, now that the bill is paid, let's go buy some shit. From cult classic video game Yick, his beard grows in real time. Next to the chemical. Alright, this should be fun. Alright, as usual, we'll close by reading the things we're gonna read next week anyway. Amazing how I know all the words and yet I understand nothing. I'm very bad enough at differentiating characters and characters when I see them. I don't want to read the read the fucking forum posts or voice voice them. Sounds fine. It's for nerds. Invisible guns? I think they'll use it for cute patterns. Oh, wait, this is the actual. Oh, look, it's a Yeek figurine. Oh, look at that. I like porn, you guys. Best boss data, yeah, of course. Okay, let's... Wait, hold on. Oh, wait. Alright. Lilum receiving mysterious messages. Update. By Lana Smithy. It looks like we were able to record and transcribe one of the messages sent from one of the compromised signals. Joe Wren, the anchor from our popular TV newscast, served as our very own test subject for the investigation. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Are you really alive? You're special to me. You're everything to me. It's time to become one. Developing. Developing. Spooky, or a made-up story. Nanomachine rejection has taken 80 lives this year, by Lana Smithy. The Health Observatory just released their annual report on nanomachine rejection cases. The total number of reported cases has risen to 80, an increase from the 65 cases reported last year. Nanomachine illusion was particularly strong this year due to the recent protests. Wrote the observatory, protests caused the police force to release new varieties of nanomachines. Their function is still unclear, but according to our sources, they're intended for crowd control purposes. It's unlikely we'll find a cure in the near future, and we can only hope cases like these will become rare in the following years. I wonder if she's among those 80. Model Warrior Julianne returns this February by Lana Smithy. The classic magical girl show Model Warrior Julianne is coming back to public television this February after almost 2 decades of absence. Even though the show has been on every on-demand service for a while now, most of Glitch City's citizens need to think twice before subscribing to any non-essential service, especially the lower classes who have a limited number of internet purchases per year. The show's return is certainly welcome. Today's parents will finally be able to share a piece of their childhood with their kids, without risking dinner or breakfast. Is that a tear in your eye? No. Alright, let's buy some nano camo. Fuck, I'm low on funds. No, I want the Kiramiki one! Alright, let's get... Yeah, we'll get the punk rock one. Alright. That's good enough. And, oh shit. Saved over the break. Damn it! Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, that's all. Thanks for watching.